Hello Epic Rec leaders. So this video is showing you our new way of doing rec. It's kind of going back to the original idea of free play, but we're going to do a better job this time of having zoned areas where specific games are happening. What you're going to see in this video is some very important elements of the way that we need to handle rec time so that things do not get out of control. And we want to be consistent, so we need every rec leader to do the same thing, right? So when the kids first come in, it's important that the rec leader is standing in the basketball area waiting for kids to come in, asking them to have a seat. It's also important that we redirect our youth leaders that are helping in rec to make sure that they don't just wander off, that they hang out with the kids too. So you will have to redirect you saying, hey, come over here guys, everybody rally around me, let's talk for a second, okay? Once you get all the leaders and the kids settled, then it's going over the rules. Before you go over the rules, you need to ask if any kids have 3 dots. That means that their behavior has been a little out of control and they're going to miss out on rec. They will need to sit down on the first row of bleachers there. So they need to sit the bottom row of the bleachers and they miss all of rec. Okay, so that's the first question: does anybody have 3 dots? And then remind kids that the 2 main rules for rec time is that you can pick and choose whatever you want to do, but from one area to the next you have to walk. You do not run. The other thing is not to scream. Do not scream. We've got some kids that will spaz out and scream bloody murder, and in the gym it's super loud. So as you're walking around during rec time monitoring everything, if you hear kids screaming, just say, hey, no, none of that, stop. If they're playing gaga ball and they're screaming, then just say, hey, you're out, go around. And they have to, it's as if they got hit by a ball. So, or if they're playing 9 square and they're screaming, just say, hey, you're out, and they have to go get back in line for the as if they got out. So that's the 2 main things. And then it's also important, before you dismiss everybody into the areas, that you have to remind your youth leaders, wherever I assign you for gaga or 9 square or whatever, that's where you stay the whole time, okay? And then you'll dismiss. So first go ahead and place all the volunteer leaders where you want them, and then you'll dismiss the kids one activity at a time. So if you want to go to gaga, go ahead and head over there. If you want to head over to 9 square, go ahead, head over there. And then you can do the chill area, and then you can do the game area as far as the board games and stuff. And then basketball, of course, they're already there, so then they can go. So it's just important to dismiss one section at a time, and then once it gets rolling, then your main job is just to walk around, make sure the leaders are doing what they're supposed to do, make sure the kids are not running around and screaming. You're also there to make sure that if a kid gets hurt, you're the first one to respond. That first group that comes down is 3rd through 5th, so they'll exit the gym the same way that they always have. They'll go out those double doors and they'll go into the atrium and then upstairs. With your K through 2nd graders, when you're done, when time's up at 12, you're going to go back up that stairwell, because you're going to take them right back up to H222, because pickup and drop off are going to be in H222. So the way that they enter into the gym for that 2nd group, when they're done, they're going to go back up that way. But check out the rest of this video to see some of this stuff in action. Thank you.
So this is the new layout for rec in the gym. We've got our board games station, and sometimes we'll have some art supplies out there for arts and crafts. Kids can chill on the bleachers if they'd like. We have a chill area over here with beanbag chairs. We've got 9 square, we've got gaga court, and then we've got basketball. Kids are going to come through this door. From here on out, we're going to leave that door propped open. It will be locked but propped open, so that way if we have an intruder, we can close that door once all the kids are in. Again, the safety room is back behind the 9 square court. That door is propped open. It's right there. And once the kids are all in, they shut the door, it's locked. There is an exit on the way out too. So the kids are going to be coming through here in just a second, and then we'll go over the steps of what we do to prepare for it.
Have a seat right here. Have a seat. Come on in, have a seat. Here's the idea of rec time. Rec time is going back to what we call free time. Okay? Now,
we've got different things for you to do. You can play basketball over here. You can hang out over here, and we've got board games, Connect Four, stuff like that. You can chill on the bleachers. You cannot run up and down the bleachers, but you can chill. We also have a chill area over here too with beanbag chairs. We have 9 square. If you've never played 9 square, don't worry about it, okay? We have leaders that will show you how to play 9 square. We also have a Gaga court, okay? Now, before going any further, does anybody have 3 dots that they have to sit out? Anybody? 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 Okay, good, good, good. All right, so no one has to miss rep, okay, for behavior issues. That's very good. Now, here's the thing. And here's a very important rule for you to keep up with, because if you don't obey this rule, I may make you sit against the wall. So listen up. Whenever you pick an area to play, that's cool. You can play for as long as you can play with as long as you want to, right? But when you go to a different area, do you run to that area? Walk. Everybody say walk. All right? So you can go to one area to the other as much as you want to, but you just can't run there, okay? So everybody say walk. All right, now for my leaders is very important. Now this is the way where it goes. I'm going to assign you a station. I need you to stay at that station the whole time. Okay, the whole time we're in rec, you have to be in that location, running that game, or in that chill area the whole time. So please do not get up and start walking around doing other things. Okay, very, very important. All right, so for my leaders, I'm going to go ahead and assign you now. Grubbs, are you a non-square expert or Gaga? You're a Gaga expert. Okay, now, Grubbs needs an assistant to help him let kids in and out of the Gaga court. Okay, so Morgan, you're over there with Gaga. What about non-square? Who wants to head up non-square? You two are going to head up non-square, okay? All right, so Ben, if you can head up this area back here where the games are. And just please, like, before we leave, like, make sure kids are cleaning up after themselves. Somebody goes back there. Morgan, I'm going to have you watching the bleachers and the chill area. I'm going to have you two basketball. Now listen, leaders. It's more important that you're passing the ball to the kids and not making all the shots, okay? All right, thank you. All right, so do you walk from station to station or do you run? You walk. Okay, now, first up, if you're wanting to go play Gaga, walk over to the Gaga court. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now, if you are wanting to play non-square, walk over to non-square. If you're wanting to chill, board games, go, basketball, play. All right?